All right, in this video I have a new pickup from Social Status. You can see right here what we're working with. This is a pair of sneakers that I figured would sit, one that would not be that big of a deal for most people out there, but I saw it as a pretty awesome collaboration that they ended up releasing, and I actually hit on an early pair from their raffle first, and then, and there's so many extras in here, it's craziness, but first of all, you can see they have Social Status wrapping paper right here inside. And then they also have, I mean, this is awesome. I love it when companies do this, especially for a collaboration. You kind of expect it nowadays, but they delivered big time. 5 sets of laces, 5 extra sets of laces. So nice to see that. Bunch of different colors. And even have a little lace bag right here that has a bunch of different swooshes that actually go inside of the swoosh on the side of the shoe. So really cool concept there. But this is the first one that I got, and honestly I was like, I really wanted the other colorway. The Orlando colorway was one that looked truer to the original, or like a play on at least of the original colorway, because obviously there's some differences, but this is the other colorway, and I hit on their website when they dropped them. So this is what I got for the video. I got both pairs. Figured we'd go ahead and review both of them since I got them, and I'm really impressed with this this collaboration. Now, this is not one that is somewhat normal because it's a penny retro one. Like, it's not one that is like super hyped up or anything like that. The model's not. So I mean, by default, they're getting this model, and it's kind of like a losing battle at that point. It's not like a Nike Dunk or, you know, an Air Jordan or anything like that. It's a penny one, which personally, I'm an older dude, and I love the old penny line. I think it was one of the best Nike basketball lines. It was what really got me into like a LeBron line when LeBron finally came around. I believe this one came out in '95 originally, and then in '97 these ones came out, which is one of my favorite shoes of all time. Just the royal blue penny foam posits, and the 1C is on here as well, as you can see. I think that branding wise, the 1C penny logo is just like one of the best logos to have surfaced from Nike. Like, it's better than the LeBron logo. It's like almost up there with the Jumpman for me personally, just because the lineage of what they offered was awesome. Now, it was a short-lived like time frame where there was like, I think maybe 4 or 5 shoes that I remember that I really liked from the penny line, and then it kind of went away. Then they tried to bring them back in different retros and stuff, little penny posits and stuff like that, and it was fun at the time. I really liked them, but it just didn't have the luster as some of the original ones. So anyway, I love this pair, one of the best. I have the original. Shout out to Sneakerhead in the Bay as well, and then I have some of the retros from the last time. But here is the better of the two colorways. I thought at first, one thing I really like about this one is it actually has this removable swoosh right here, which obviously both pairs have. And it's kind of a rubberized, you could hear it right here, Velcro. It's rubberized, but this is the best part. Look at that. It has like the original styling of the look of the jewel swoosh on the side, or whatever that was, of the original Orlando colorway. And I like that. Instead of having just the black underneath, they actually use the texture and make it look like the original. And I think that I actually prefer these without any swooshes at all, which is hilarious because the whole concept of it is to have the swooshes. And on the box it says that these are the Air Max Penny SS's, and they're known as the Recess. It was supposed to be like a recess theme for school, so you know at recess time you break out, you pick out the mesh bag, and you have all the different balls that you can just play with during recess time and stuff. So they have a slew of different things that you can use here. There's a red rubberized one and a yellow rubberized one. But then there's a basketball one. I thought it was football for some reason at first. And then the baseball one, which is kind of nice. It actually has red stitching inside of that. And then there is even a tennis ball themed one. So they have a bunch of different swooshes that they used for this theme. I think they did a great job of that. The downside to it is, as I love the concept of it, but like, I don't think that the model, it really works with the model. Like, it's a basketball shoe, so like, I personally am like, yeah, I'll never wear it with a baseball, or the Volt is a little bit too bright for this. However, I do like that they add the laces in. So if you want to go with the Volt swoosh, you could go with the Volt swoosh and Volt laces, and I think you can mix it up, or any of the other ones from the bag that they ended up providing. So I like that. I like that they have something where you can kind of theme it out. However, this is the way that I like this one. It's just like kind of a collaboration version of the Orlando colorway. There's some of the differences is obvious. Like the pull tab on the back here is different, along with the pull tab on the tongue. The piping and stuff, I believe, is a little bit different as well. It's definitely a more premium feeling material on here, which I really like. And also something that I thought was cool, because since I got both of them, I could actually see them in person, is the materials on both of them aren't one-to-one. So the materials that you get on the black pair are different than the materials that you get on the white pair. Primarily, this side panel right here, this is kind of like a textured leather almost. If that's what it is, it feels like a textured leather right here. And then also on this panel right here, it's definitely like rubberized or something to the touch. And then on this one, it's more of like a suede panel up the side, or nubuck or something like that. So it is a little bit different there. The tongue material, I don't know what they use for this tongue, but it's so soft on the outside, and that material is the same on both of them. I also do like that they have a little lace lock right here in the middle of the shoe. That looks kind of cool. It does lock some branding. Would be cool to see some social status branding on there, because that's, again, the theme and what you're paying for, but still cool nonetheless. And then they do have one on each of the shoes. You have the little jewel swoosh down there in the little oval on the toe box. And then also on the back of the shoe, you have the social status logos. That's like a patch that's like stitched on the back. I like the way that looks. But all in all, I think this is one of those collaborations that personally I'm like super geeked about. And it's fun to be able to see them bringing some love to the penny line. But also I know that it's not going to be like a global phenomenon success. And I'm okay with it. If I only could pick one of these, which is the one that I would keep, that's kind of the difficult question, because honestly, both of them are pretty nice. If I could only have one, though, would it be... Which one would it be? Would it be this one? Would it be this one? I'm not 100% sure, because I like both of them. But honestly, after getting both, I actually think this is the one that I would keep, because they have the Orlando colorway already coming out. And this one is so similar to the Orlando colorway that unless you're a diehard penny fan and you want both colorways of the original that's retroing and then the collaboration, at least with this colorway, you have like an original piece that is kind of like an off-white bone sort of vibe to it. It's a really nice color blocking, really nice colorway, and something that I think looks really good. So I think if I had to choose between the two, I would actually keep this one. But luckily, I have both of them, and I'm happy with keeping both of them. And I'll just keep it in my collection just because I like what they're offering. But Social Status is doing some cool things. I think the most fun is just seeing their social videos that they create around the product that they're creating. It's cool to see. The strawberry milk and the chocolate milk themes were really awesome as well, and they really did a great job on this one as well. I like the whole visual, again, of all the extras. I think that makes it definitely worth it. Also, for those wondering, the outside of the box here, as well as on the insoles, it says the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. And then it says Nike and Social Status. Kind of fun. Anyway, fun stuff that they're creating. And if you guys didn't know, Social Status is the same creator as Aimam Manier. So those people like the Air Jordan 1, 2, 3s that Aimam Manier did, like Social Status, James is the same dude that did both of them. And yeah, man, did a great job, and fun to see the evolution. I would have loved to see a Foamposite 1 eventually happen. This is the hype area that I'm coming from. I mean, I love this shoe when it originally came out. I love the wave when the foam had its big wave, and now it died down. But like, give me a really crazy print on here, James, and that would be awesome, because I mean, he's dabbling with the pennies, but this is like the king of the pennies in my opinion. I just love this one. Anyway, even though Penny isn't the one that debuted that one, Mike Bibby is, but it is what it is. But yeah, anyway, these I think these are great. I'm happy that I got both pairs of them. I love the concept, and leave a comment in the comment section. Which swoosh would you be rocking with these, or would you change up the laces? I mean, honestly, I could see Volt on here with the Volt, double Volt action would be cool. I would definitely be on board with that. Or maybe the red with the red adds a little bit of pop as well. I mean, you could see it in the camera instantly as soon as I put the red up. It just pops off like crazy. So, I mean, the red could be a good way to go as well. I don't know. I think that's all in all. It doesn't matter which one you'd go with. The foundation is there, and I like the product. But anyway, did you guys copy these or not? Leave a comment, let me know. And if you guys are interested in buying a pair of either of them, check the link in the description. I'll take you over to eBay to buy them. Pretty sure you're going to get these close to retail. The resale is not really there, but again, I'm really happy with the release and the product, and the fact that I was able to get them from a raffle from Social Status means that they probably didn't have a lot of raffles, because I never win raffles, but happy that I got them, and man, pretty cool stuff. Look at the reverse swoosh, double swoosh action going on there. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day, and maybe we'll see you back on the content for some more content soon. All right, peace, guys.